Guys, we are finally here. Finally, to talk about Digimon Storytime Stranger. So, I don't even know where to begin, other than wow. What a game, what a story, what a time to be a Digimon fan right now because with the game and the series, Digimon is officially back. And I'm going to say this right now, right off the bat. This I was always a Digimon fan, and I made a video about this the other day. That this game restored my love for the franchise, and it took me a while to finally finish the game due to working, personal reasons, having time to play. Finally was able to play it. Very long story. I played about 20 some odd hours into the game, and I enjoyed the hell out of this game because a lot of ones were going back and forth on is it going to be good, is it going to be this, is it going to be that. The story itself was really intense. Now, again, you gotta pay attention to understand what's going on in the story, and I am going to be getting the spoilers, so if you guys don't want to know, then obviously click off the video. But, and again, I'm saying it because I don't want to hear no nonsense, but the graphics are incredible. The cutscenes are incredible. The voice acting, incredible. The story, incredible. The character progression, incredible. Because you start off as this character, who is an agent, apparently, that is trying to investigate a phenomenon. You come across a character by the name of Inori, who is going to be a pivot character in this story. And you find another Digimon that evolves into Angemon, and he becomes the key point of this story. And you go through the entirety of the story because Angemon is the reincarnation of Chronomon, who was apparently a hero that defeated all the Titans. And we later find out that there is a war going on between the regular Digimon and the Titan Digimon. And the Titan Digimon are wanting revenge because of what Chronomon did and go to the human world. So we go through the entirety of the story to stop this war from happening. You go back in time, you go further into 8 years, you go back and forth, and you have to fix everything with the war, and you see characters you meet them later on when they're digivolving even higher up. And you gotta go through a lot of things. You really gotta push yourself to defeat these enemies. And somewhat similar to Pokemon a little bit, and I'm going to use that as a big example because of a little bit of the gameplay. And the creators of this game really used a lot of the dynamics in the gameplay of healing your Digimon, trying to evolve your Digimon, to putting him in the Digifarm. Now, don't sleep on the Digifarm because that does help you. I stopped on that for a good while because it helps you raise your SP, your SPI, SPD, your intelligence, your attack, your defense, your HP, so that way you can digivolve to the next one. Now, again, there was side quests that I did not do to be able to get, like, certain other Digimon that I'm going to be getting on my next playthrough because I am going to be playing this game again. Let me just say that again. I will be playing this game again. Because, again, I'm one of those, I like to collect all, certain ones like I've done in Pokemon, and I'm definitely going to do that in Digimon. Because you go through the entire of this story, and I got a lot of key Digimon that I wanted, and I got the Ultimate Edition, and I was able to use that for certain Digimon, and I had to remind myself of the, evolutions, because, again, it's been so long, and it really helped me learn of which Digimon can go into this one. And I'm still learning, yet again. But for the story, you have to help all these main characters because they are the 12 Olympians that are going to be pivot to the story. Because one of the biggest twists in this game one of the biggest twists in this game is Angelmon and this main character are the same person pretty much. You are a human, yes, but you are a alternate version of Angelmon, because when Inori goes missing, you are trying to find her, and he messes up time. That's what caused all this. And you and the Angelmon you meet, you combine to become Jupitermon, and you fight Chronomon, along with all the others that you meet that become your allies, and they're able to digivolve and become much more powerful. And the very end of this story, you see where it just starts over again, where Angelmon was able to stop everything, and Inori did not meet Angelmon. She had her little brother with her, and she sees the character you play, and she sees, of course, Angelmon, but she doesn't know it's Angelmon / you, because you're still Angelmon. You know, you're the other version of him, I guess, is the way I understood it. Because the shadows that we kept seeing in this game was other Angelmon that failed to save Inori and to save the time stream. And that's pretty much what you were. You were a shadow, but you evolved into this version, and your backstory was something that was made up from an anime with inside the game, which is why you kept getting compared to this character that we keep, that was being brought up in the game. And what we also see is how the partnership between Angelmon and Inori, and it's kind of, I really don't know what to say on that. I don't know if it was your normal Digimon and human partnership, but at the very end, between the end credits, the story, it had me in my feels. It really did. It had me in my feels, because I haven't felt that since I was a kid, and also Digimon Tri, when I watched that however many years ago. Because the last scene where Agumon and Tai and Gabumon and Matt, they pretty much have that last scene together, is what I felt with this. And the friendship, partnership, the love, the loyalty, and going further with Digimon and humans really is an amazing story of what they can do. And some people are saying it's better than Pokemon. I'm not going to sit here and say it's better or worse. I'm not going to sit here and do that. But this game, I'm going to say this right now, beat the living hell out of the new Pokemon game. It beat the crap out of ZA. I haven't played as much ZA as I played this game. I kept playing this game till I beat it. Now, was this game perfect? No, it wasn't. But it was still an amazing game. Why do I say it's not perfect? Because there was a lot of cutscenes, not cutscenes, but a lot of talking, of going into, trying to talk to the characters, trying to, understand different things. And what really caught me off guard was the one that you kept reporting to, which was the operator, was in your own head, because of the backstory you were already given, and we didn't find this out till later on in the game. Because, again, you are a Digimon that somehow became human. Again, it's weird, I know. And obviously you getting Digimon and becoming a Digimon tamer in a way, and going through all that, and it was a big twist at the end, right? And I think, as a fan of Digimon, this was really, I wouldn't say out of the ordinary, because Digimon Frontiers kind of did the same thing in a certain degree, where humans can become Digimon because of the spirit, and I think that's honestly what it did, in a way, because you were kind of reincarnated as a human, but you were still a Digimon, and I found that really cool. And how we were still able to fight Digimon like we would in the older games. Because again, I haven't played a Digimon game in a long time, and there's others I'm going to be playing soon that I need to play. But again, this game restored my franchise love that I thought I lost a long time ago. Because, like I said, I quit Digimon because I got out of it. You know, I lost interest slash getting older. I let other outside influences control my mindset. It wasn't because of, oh, I thought this was better, that was better. No, I still loved Digimon, Pokemon, Monster Rancher, Yu-Gi-Oh. I had blood relatives that really messed with my head, saying, "Oh, you need to get out of that because you're getting older," you know, things like that. Between the cars, the toys, the games, and I let it go, and that was wrong for me to do. That was wrong of me to listen to outside influences because of what I cared about someone's thoughts. And same thing with school, you know, getting bullied because I love Digimon. And guys, I am almost a 33-year-old man, and this game almost had me in tears about 2 or 3 times. And that says right there to me that my love for Digimon was there, but it was dormant because of the connection I had with this franchise. Because again, when I was younger, I was able to name every damn evolution, I think, from season 1 all the way to Frontiers, and then I stopped. Because I don't remember anything after that. I don't care who gives me crap. You can say, oh, this review sucks. You can say, oh, I'm this and that. Dude, I don't care. I don't care. Okay? I may not be the best reviewer. I may not even be the best damn YouTuber or the gamer. But guess what? I'm damn proud to be a damn Digimon fan. I am proud that I was able to get this game. I am proud I was able to play this game and enjoy it. And not hear toxic crap from a fandom, or regardless of it being Digimon, Pokemon, regardless. Digimon, as I said before, has finally come out of the shadows from Pokemon. And it needs to stay that way. From the cards to the games to the anime, maybe movies. Because Digimon brought back something that I lost when I was a kid. That was still there, but it was dormant. And that was the sense of the, you know, adventuring with these monsters that you wanted to grow with, to meet, to become friends with, to tame, to see evolve, to grow friendships. You know, these things that we imagined when we was kids. And we finally got to do that in this game. We got to see so many Digimon that we saw on TV and on the cards and the toys when we were kids. Yes, they were in other games. Yes, we got to do kind of the same thing. But not to this level. Not to this level. Because it was always Pokemon, 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 Pokemon. And now Digimon finally came back with a, hey, they did this, but they failed at this, they failed at that, watch this. Literally the meme of hold my beer. And they did it. And with this game, with the gameplay, being able to take on enemies without even having to really battle them, you could do that. You could make your Digimon stronger before going into a massive battle. You could change your character to a certain degree. You could get the certain kind of Digimon you wanted, but again, you had to make sure they had enough of skills. From, like I said earlier, to your attack, defense, intelligence, etc. Same thing with getting certain items to evolve your Digimon, like we saw in Season 2, and etc. Which I did not do, and I'm going to admit that. There are Digimon that I wanted to get that I did not get in my first playthrough, but I plan on trying to do that in my second playthrough. This game does have New Game Plus, so you get to keep what you have from your first playthrough, so that way you can go in there and find other Digimon that you weren't able to, you know, get, or items that you weren't able to receive in the first one, or because again, I wanted to focus on the main mission and the story, and that's just the way I've always been. Now, there's some games I do other side quests, and the side quests sometimes are just as important as the main quest. And again, I did not know because again, sometimes with certain games, it can be just as important as doing a side quest as it is a main mission because you may get some stuff that you will definitely need in a battle, or you will definitely need to upgrade your character or your Digimon or whatever you're playing, in this matter. But I learned as I went. I took my time to a certain degree. I definitely rushed in on some battles, and I think I lost one or two, and I still kept going, and I, used my Digimon's abilities to the advantage of being able to take control of the battle, and I was able to do that. And the designs of some of these Digimon that I did not remember, that I was not introduced to, was amazing. But if you guys have not played this game, play the damn game. Save up your money, get the game. It is worth it. If you're a Digimon fan, it is worth it. If you've never been introduced to Digimon, watch a little bit of the anime, like I said. Look at the gameplay. Watch a walkthrough of this. I was doing a walkthrough. I stopped because I never knew when I was going to be able to play this game. That's why I don't like doing walkthroughs, is because I never know when I'm going to be able to play this game. Because I'm not always going to be either in the mood, have time, or how long I'm going to be playing. Again, that's just truth. But overall, Digimon Storytime Stranger, hell of a game, and I'm looking forward to the next Digimon game. I don't think there will be one probably for maybe 1 to 3 years. If there is, I will get it. If it's like this, I will get it. From the graphics, the story, all the above. I do not regret buying this game. I do not regret spending the money or the time on this game. There is people that I know personally that have not played this game yet, that are unsure to play this game. Or some of you that follow me probably are unsure to play this game. Take my word for it. Play this game. If you want to wait till it goes on sale, do that. You want to wait till you get the money, save it up a little bit, maybe get it as a Christmas gift or something, that's fine. You got a birthday coming up, get it for your birthday. You're working a lot, you don't get a lot of things for yourself, treat yourself. Again, I don't always do that. There's times I do, there's times I don't. But guys, do not sleep on this game. Do not sleep on this game. Because this game, if you were a Digimon fan when you were a kid, you will definitely relive your childhood, and it will reawaken the love you have for this franchise. You have my word on that. And anyone knows me personally, or if you guys are unaware, I never break my word. I will stand behind this game fully. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have played the game, I hope you enjoyed the game. If you have not played the game, give the game a chance, if you're able to. Let me know what you think. I thank you. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And as always, I'll see you on the very next one.